This is a 29-year-old woman. My girlfriends tricked me into breaking up with the one that got away, a 30-year-old man, 8 years ago. I have.
Hold on. There's something very wrong with that sentence. My girlfriends tricked me into breaking up with the one that got away. That don't make no sense. He didn't get away. You threw him away. You can't call him the one that got away if you threw him away. The one that gets away is getting away presumes they hadn't been caught. If you had them and you threw them away because your friends convinced you to do so, then they didn't get away. You threw them away.
Have an opportunity to reconnect with him now. Should I?
How long ago?
8 years ago.
Okay.
I knew Bo, not real name, a 30-year-old man, since we were both 11 years old.
Oh.
We both grew up in a small town, and our families were neighbors, and we became very close friends. We were the next-door neighbor best friends that started dating in our junior year of high school. He took me to prom, to homecoming dance, and we both picked a college that was in the state that had majors we were both interested in.
Why do I get the feeling that I know exactly where this is going? Small town sweethearts, everybody in the town knows you, everybody thinks that you're going to be together forever, and then you go to a place that's bigger with a bunch of chicks that are, you know, a little more out there, and they see your happiness, they see your relationship, they see you have something that they could never have, and then they slowly dismantle it, and you let them do it like a freaking moron. Oh, I know exactly where this is going.
About a half an hour from the big city, and it was a bit of a culture shock for the two of us. Bo had issues at first making new friends, but I sort of jived with the gals in class. My new friends didn't think much of Bo. They kept telling me I could do better than Bo.
There it is. There it is. There it is. You can do better than the love of your life. Be miserable and single like us. We see this enjoyment. We see the love that you have for this person that's very close to you, and we're not very happy with it. So if you're going to hang out with us, you're going to be in our group, you got to be as miserable and lonely as we are. We can't have you being happy around us. No. Mm-mm.
They thought Bo was a slow-witted. He's not. He's just shy with new people. They thought he was too religious. He never was in their faces. He asked only once if they could recommend a church in the area. They said Bo would just pull me back down to our small town, anchor me with children, and we'd both be stuck as hicks.
What? Oh my God. Come on, bro. Okay. All right, cool. That would have pissed me off immediately. They would have immediately been cut off after that. You have poor judgment skills already. The fact that you even decided to be friends with these people.
It reached the boiling point on my 21st birthday. Two of my girlfriends came to me claiming they saw Bo cheating on me. They were stone-faced. They kept to their stories, and I foolishly believed them. I confronted...
Immediately. Listen, notice how she said she wasn't suspicious. She didn't question it. She didn't think for a second, I know this person. I've spent a lot of time with this person. Are they the type to do that? She immediately, without question, believed complete strangers. You deserve whatever's happening in this story, whatever's coming, whatever ended up happening, whatever the result is. I am maintaining at this point, before I've heard the whole story, that you absolutely deserve whatever it is you got coming.
Confronted Bo and started screaming at him. Bo didn't apologize. He didn't beg and plead. Instead, he got cold and mad. He said that he never trusted my friends and that they were playing me, and he thought I was better than this.
You hear that? They say he just got mad and cold. He didn't apologize. He didn't beg or plead. That is a telltale sign of a person who was just flat out disappointed. Because most people, in most cases, if the people who get the most angry in those situations, that flip out or whatever, that's usually, or it can be, a sign of guilt. Because, they're mad that they got caught and stuff. But when you get a reaction like this from somebody you love and care about, and they immediately go cold because you have completely betrayed them and betrayed their trust, that is, man, what an idiot, dude.
I didn't believe him, and I let him walk away. He promised that if I took their word without even looking at them critically, that we were over, and he kept his word. From that
If you took their word without looking at them critically, why would you not even think about it? She didn't even entertain the idea that it couldn't be true. That's the tripped out part. It never crossed her mind that it couldn't be true. Believe them instantly. Love of her life? Nah, there's no way you have any credibility. How could you, love of my life, person who's been there for me all this time, how could you have any credibility versus these complete strangers I just met? Now, to be fair, it's possible that he could, like, maybe they were looking out and he was cheating and they told him. But, like, no investigation at all? No critical thinking at all? No benefit of the doubt at all? Like, oh, God, people, human beings, y'all are disgusting. I'm a potato, so I can say that. Y'all are disgusting.
That day, he wouldn't even look at me. He wouldn't talk to me. He wouldn't acknowledge I existed. For the rest of college, he never dated anyone. He just worked, went to class, and graduated early. My friends, they set me up on a ton of dates. I had a bit of a wild college ride, something I am a bit ashamed of now, honestly. Once I graduated, I tried.
You hear that? I cannot believe this. I am absolutely baffled at how stupid this person is. Holy crap.
Tried to get established in life, but my college friends, they kept just wanting to hang out, chill, or party. It honestly got tiring, and I couldn't believe I had the energy to do this for nearly 4 years while getting an education. It was when I was 23 that one of the girls called me a stick in the mud and said something along the lines of, "I can't believe we went through the effort of breaking you up with Bo if you were just going to become a wallflower." I couldn't believe it. She went into detail about how easy it was, and I felt disgusted.
With yourself, hopefully. Right? You felt disgusted with yourself and how utterly stupid you were and how easily manipulated you are. Like, they didn't care about you at all. From the beginning to the end, from the moment they met you, they never gave a single fuck about you. They wanted to manipulate you, control you, make you do what they want because they thought they could take advantage of you and have some fun with you. And when they were done with you, they threw you away just as easily as you threw away the love of your life. I hope you are miserable right now. I hope you are absolutely miserable.
I didn't give Bo another thought after the breakup. I thought he was a cheater, and I told my family, who told his family, and it strained his relationship with his mom for many years.
You even went so far as to destroy his other relationships because you believed something without question. Now, his family, I will give the benefit of the doubt because they trusted you just like they trusted him. So it makes sense that they would believe you, considering they thought you were a decent person and not a moron. So, you telling his mom that he's a cheater or whatever. Now, the fact that, and I don't know if he defended himself or whatever, or maybe he gave his mom the same cold reception that he gave her because he's like, how could you? Like, you just gonna believe her now? I feel like he's that type of person. He probably did the same thing with his mom.
But after that point, I couldn't stop thinking about him. I told my family the truth about what happened with Bo. This apparently helped repair the relationship Bo had with his mother. Apparently, Bo's mom liked me quite a bit, and she went out of her way to sabotage Bo's relationship with any girl he brought over to meet the parents. My mom said Bo's mom did it very discreetly, but after finding out the truth, Bo's mom came clean and Bo nearly cut her out of his life. She apparently begged and pleaded and was able to work from there.
That is crazy. That is nuts, man. Oh my God. So she nearly destroyed his relationship with his parents, destroyed her own relationship, and got thrown to the side. Like, I don't even know if he was able to reconcile with his mom, but oh my God, that's crazy. That is crazy. The destruction you have wrought. My God, just one person. How one person can be so destructive out of pure idiocy blows my mind.
I have many unfinished drafts of emails to Bo, some saying I wish to catch up, others begging for forgiveness and pleading for him to come take me back. But any news I got on Bo after the blow-up with his mom has been sparse. Bo doesn't do social media, and I had no idea where he lived. I found out this year that Bo has been married for 3 years and has a 2-year-old son. He has moved back to our hometown, and I saw him at the grocery store when I went to visit my parents 2 weeks ago.
That man has completely moved on. Like he's done. He has already moved on, and you are a very dark part of his past that he doesn't even think about anymore. I promise you.
He didn't see me, or at least I think he didn't. But there he was with his wife and child, and I instantly felt a swirl of emotions: jealousy, rage, regret, depression. Even now, seeing him with his full family, I still want to beg him for a chance, which makes me feel awful. But at the same
You are awful. I just want to make sure that we all have that established. You should feel awful because you are awful.
time, I feel like I should at least say my piece. I talked to my mom about it, and all she said was, "The chickens come home to roost. Don't make trouble for Bo."
Oh God, thank God for your mother. Thank God for your mother. Thank you. I'm glad she said that to you. You reap what you sow, leave him alone. You don't have the right to talk to him. You don't, and this closure is for her. It's not like it's for him. She feels like she needs to talk to him because she needs closure. She needs to feel somehow validated or have him understand that it was a misunderstanding. Nah, you don't get that. You have to live with what you did.
I just know that if I can't talk to Bo one last time, I will regret it for the rest of my life.
Who
What
cares?
should I do?
Nobody
Should I
cares
contact
about
Bo?
you regretting it. You didn't regret doing what you did. You did what you did with no thought. No thought, no emotion, no anything. You dropped him like he was nothing. We don't care about your regret. Live with it. We don't care.
I have watched this episode of Gilmore Girls.
I was gonna say, I was like, this is fully a movie.
Feels very Gossip Girl.
This-
Yeah.
My personal take on this is just like, hey, you fucked up big time years ago when you were 22, and that's that guy that you screwed over and that it didn't work out with. He doesn't exist anymore. That's a completely new person.
Yeah.
It's been 8 years. That's
Yeah.
not the same person.
I agree. Yeah, he's gone. You did that. You did that. Fortunately, it seems like he was able to retain enough to forge another relationship and have a family and trust again. And good on him. I'm glad he was able to recover from that. But you deserve nothing. Go on about your life. You didn't give a shit about him. You said you didn't even think about him because you just thought he was a cheater. So after it was all over, you all the way up until this point, you ain't even thought about him until you found out how stupid you were. So that's it.
But she's not even saying like she wants to go and just apologize. She's coming from a
She
place
has
of
a lot
like,
of feelings.
She's
too.
coming from a place of like, oh, like I got to say my piece and see if like this can work. And it's like, no, you're still thinking about yourself.
Exactly. Exactly. My man. Exactly. This is all about her. It's always only been about her. And it's still about her right now.
His wife.
And
Yeah.
son.
I want to know if she is still friends with these friends.
It sounds like not.
Yeah.
It sounds like after they kind of like detailed. It sounds like they were like, oh, we went all through the trouble of breaking up with your boyfriend, and you all you are is a lame person like that we hate. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's movie level.
They're definitely not friends. They shouldn't be after this, unless she's really as stupid as she sounds. I mean, like, there's no way I could still be friends with somebody who did that to me.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
But those people exist. I think this top comment really sums it up pretty well. They say, in quotations, "I have an opportunity to reconnect. How do you figure? Because I don't think that you do."
Oh, who is that commenter? Give them the internet for the day. Because I don't think you do either. That person, whoever made that comment, gets one whole internet for the day. You win it.
Someone else said, "I found out this year that Bo has been married for 3 years and has a 2-year-old son. And that's where you need to leave it. Seriously."
Yes. 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 That is where you need to leave it. That is all the information you need. Game over. End of the story. As a matter of fact, even if he wasn't married with a kid, I still don't think you deserve any type of closure from the situation. But you'd probably be, it's like, fine. He's not with anybody. Shoot your shot. See if he'll forgive you, whatever. But no, he has a family now. You have no place in this situation.
He's had people on both sides sabotaging his relationships for so long. Your friends, his mom, and at this point, your desire to seek another go with him will be more of the same. He's married, he's settled, he has a family. While shit happened, there's no one doing it, and at this point, you must deal. And someone else said, Bo's mom is terrible, your friends were terrible, you were terrible, leave him alone.
Yes. Oh my God. I'm glad when the comment section is in sync. I'm glad when everybody in the comments are just like, bro, nah.
This is, if you believe these friends, like this is me, this is a test, right? Like you're showing me your character,
Yeah.
and she failed the test, right? Like, let's say.
That's a good point, actually, because he told her, it was like he was giving her a chance. He's like, look, if you're going to believe them without critically looking at it at all, then I'm out of your life forever. That was her opportunity. That was her opportunity to think critically about the situation and look into it. And it doesn't say, she didn't say she made any effort at all. Like there was no effort on her part to even consider the possibility. So yeah, like I said, you got what you deserved, and now you get to watch him and his family be happy, and you get nothing. Congratulations. Play stupid games.
Gone.
I think she thinks she broke up with him. And I think, as you're saying, in that moment, he was like, oh, I don't love you. I don't love this person. I'm
Yeah.
done. And I don't think she's comprehended that.
No, like he don't want her.
Exactly. There is an update, though.
God.
We got an update. Let's see what we got.
So, here we go.
God, hell.
Did she talk to him?
We're in hell. It's hot in here.
Are you okay today?
No.
Yeah, she don't
I
seem
emailed
alright.
Bo last night.
Good
I'll
Lord.
put the content here.
No.
Email.
Since this is an email, I'll be putting in punctuation since that's very important in
It
an email.
is.
Hi, Bo. It's me, Amy! Exclamation mark. I know it's been years since we talked, and I wanted to apologize for how we broke up. Period. I also want to apologize for how it spread back to our families. Period. I know now that Tracy and Stephanie were hell-bent on breaking us up any way they could, and I can't begin to apologize for the hurt it has caused you. I'll be back in town in a few weeks and was wondering if we could have a coffee and catch up. I want to know what's been going on with you in your life. Period. This morning I got a reply from Bo. Amy, I want you to know that I have forgiven you years ago. I hope you are doing well, but I would have to say no to coffee or catching up.
This dude is a mega fucking Chad. Bo, I know that ain't your name, man, but oh my God. You have proven every step of the way that you were a man worthy of keeping. And like this right here is a blow. The fact that he turned her down to catch up is a blow. My wife and I have a strict rule. Hold on, what's the rule?
My wife and I have a strict rule that neither of us hang out with exes. I hope you understand.
Ooh, I hope you
I tried emailing
understand.
him.
I hope you understand. It was nice catching up with you, but yeah, no coffee, no dates. I don't want to see you. Me and my wife are happy, and you will not interfere with that. That is the worst possible response she should have gotten, because she felt like this was her chance to reconnect, to catch up, to talk again, and say her piece. Now you don't even get to. My man denied you in the most polite way possible, and it was possibly the worst thing he could have said to you, and I am absolutely grateful for that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Bo, you are a class act, sir.
Him to say he could for sure bring his wife with him, but he's not replied since. I guess you're right. There was no chance to reconnect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's always. I think it's more devastating when.
She said he can bring his wife. Why would you think he would want to do that? Why would you think she would want to go there and see you? The person who scarred the person she's in love with right now and possibly made him, damaged in this new relationship. Why would you think that she would want to even be in the same room as you? The audacity, the nerve.
She's reaching out for her healing because he's clearly healed and moved on. It's her. Like, that's why she's being persistent. It's
Yes.
like she is unsettled with it in her spirit. And so, like, she needs to reconcile. Like,
That's her problem. Go talk to a therapist. Go talk to a therapist. That's your problem. That has nothing to do with anybody else's issue. That's your problem. Go deal with it. My man is happy now. He's in this situation. He's trying to figure things out. He's gotten married. He's got a kid. You work out your own problems. You have nothing to do with him. Go away. Oh my god. Anyway, that's the bulk of the video right there. Absolutely, she deserves whatever is coming to her. All the unhappiness that she's got to deal with, all the money she's gonna have to pay for therapy. Like, you know, I don't like wishing bad things on people, and I don't hope anything bad happens to her. But I do. I'm not against her having to deal with this shit on her own. Like I'm totally like people getting what's coming to them for the decisions that they made. It's like consequences, man. These are the consequences of your own actions. No, I don't feel bad for you. No, I don't. I don't feel bad for you at all. Because you're suffering the consequences to a situation that you created. Nobody fucking did this to you. You did it. So deal with it. There you go. That's it. You're the asshole.